If God has brought you out of love starved and thirst trapped environments, listen, babe, please do not forget your Father because you're experiencing moments of discomfort. Please don't forget your Father. Don't start complaining. I'm not saying that you can't take your grievances to God. I'm not saying that He doesn't care about your needs. He knows that you're needy. He knows that we are all needy. But please understand that if the Lord God has brought you out of, He has delivered you out of thirst traps and love-starved environments. Just because you are experiencing a bit of discomfort does not mean you go back to those environments. Don't do that. Just because you start feeling the void that was always present, but you are no longer in those environments so you can actually see the void, don't think that you need to go back to those people to be distracted from the void again. Don't go back. Don't go back. God is our provider. The Lord God is showing you, exposing to you what was always present, which is the void that was in your heart, the shoes that these people and these situations cannot fill. You need to build your relationship with God. You need to let God fill the gaps. He's the only one that can fill the gap. God is the glue to holding everything together. Literally, God is like the ligament. Otherwise, you'd be bone on bone. And I don't know if you've ever been bone on bone, but I have, and it is painful. You need your ligaments. You need your tendons. You need the glue that holds you together and you firm in position wherever the Lord God places you. You need God. So if He's delivered you from Egypt, a place where you were love starved and thirst trapped. Okay, you were thirsty. But it was all you knew. You were so familiar with it. You didn't know that you were being breadcrumbed. You didn't know that. So you settled with, this is what reality is. This is what life is. And there's nothing wrong with knowing and being in tune or in touch with reality. But let me tell you something about God. There is the truth and there is what is true. What is true may be that you don't have everything that you suppose you should have and that God has shown you through vision that you would have. That may be true. But the truth is, it is already done. It has already happened in the spirit realm. It has to unfold in the natural realm. Let it. So as long as you can process that there is a difference between what is true and the truth, you can break that fallacy and that disillusionment that is telling you that you are an imposter. It's saying to you that's not true, and you're really not what God says you are, who God says you are. Look at what's going on right now. That is imposter syndrome. Don't believe the lies. You are every bit of who God called you to be. You are in the process of becoming. You are in the process of becoming. Do you understand? If God has told you you're an author, I'm going to give this testimony quickly. I started writing, doing blogs. I had a blog. That was how I started writing. You are in the process of becoming. Even after I wrote my book, I started another blog. I went back to what I was familiar with instead of actually promoting my blog because I felt like my book was so big that the gift was bigger than me, that it would overshadow me. And I questioned if I was separate from the book, meaning, am I really the person who wrote this book? Because she and I seem to be two different people. Do I really know the material? Though I studied the material, though I researched the material, though I lived the material, I questioned within myself, am I really her? And I am really her. You have to break the barrier, that block in your mind that is telling you that you are not who God called you to be simply because you are becoming. You have to step into that. Don't go back to environments that validated that you were not who God called you to be. Don't go back to those environments. Don't. They will cause you to doubt and to question if God really intends you have the blessings and the light and the destiny and the inheritance that the Lord God says is yours, that you are here. Those environments cause you to doubt. They shrink your belief. Don't go back. If you are facing or dealing with imposter syndrome, look at all the ways in your life in which you are showing up that support the person that you are becoming. And that is your evidence. You are her. You are him. Okay? I love you. Okay? I love you. Okay?